ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial, I guess, is gonna be on how I do my brows and why I have half eyebrows. So growing up, I've always had double eyebrows, so my brows don't normally grow like, I guess, down this way. My hairs on the corners grow up, so I've always struggled when I was younger to do my brows. So the older that I got, I began to shave the parts that only grew up, because from the inner part and mid halfway it grows normal, but the outer parts is the part that grows upwards. So yeah, and I'll put a picture somewhere around here so you guys can see what I'm talking about, so you guys don't think I'm blind. Either way, I kind of like the thing of having half eyebrows, because if I want to go with a very arched eyebrow, I can, and if I want to go with more of a straight eyebrow, I can. So it's pretty fun because you get to play with it. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I clean up my brows on a daily basis. I don't get my eyebrows threaded nor waxed or have somebody do them for me. I do them myself because I'd rather mess them up than have somebody else mess them up. So the only thing that I use is I guess these are like razors, but for like hairs on the face. So I got this one at Target. It comes with 3 of them. It's like $6, and this one's pretty good, especially for my brows. So the only part again that I shave is the outer parts and the middle part. So at first, normally I'll just brush my hairs up forward just to kind of see if I have any hairs that I want to get rid of. So my hairs are actually naturally very long and thick. So obviously you can't really see it, but my hair is already coming out, and I get hairs all the way down here, and it stops till here. So my brows are pretty long. So I'm just gonna begin to shave it. If you don't shave your brows, or you don't want to shave them, you could just pluck them, but let's be real, I don't have time to be plucking my brows. And I do this honestly almost like every single day, just because my hairs do grow back quick. And then I'll slowly try and do the inner part in between my brows. You kind of have to be careful with this razor because it is pretty sharp, so you can cut yourself easily. And then I'll do a little bit of the front. So that's that. So for my brows, I use this Go Brow eyebrow pencil, and this is from the brand RK by Kiss. So I get this brow pencil at a beauty supply store around my area. I don't know if you can find this anywhere, but this brow pencil is very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills, just that it's way cheaper. This is only $2, and it's in dark brown. Personally, me, I do have to get very close just so I can get a very good outline and everything. So I always begin with the bottom one first. And today I'm gonna kind of try and do an not a dramatic arch, but just give myself an arch. So I'll be going to do that. So like so. And then I'll just pretty much do the same thing on the top, connect. So I'll begin to draw straight, draw my arch, and connect it to the bottom. And then I won't bring it to the close. I like to leave this at least half of the front with nothing. I'll show you guys what I do to make it look a little bit, I guess you could say, natural. So just do that. Like so. And then I'll begin to fill it in. And again, I won't take it too far in. I'll leave that at least about, let's see, you can kind of see, it's empty, and that's because here I do have hair. So I'll just grab extra product on the brush that I'm gonna get right now, and I'll begin to fade it out. And then to clean up the bottom of my brows, I've been using Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. This concealer is actually really amazing. I love it. It's very pigmented. It's very creamy, but let me just say a little bit goes a long way. And I've been having this, the brush that I used it with is a brush that I've been having for years. This is from BH Cosmetics. As you can see, it doesn't have any letters on it anymore, but it's just really a concealer flat brush. You guys can see that. It's really old, so I say I've had it for 2 years already. So always start off with a little, and then if you need more, then add more. Okay. And I only use this concealer for the bottom. So I'll normally start off with the inner part and then work my way up. So like so, and then I'll just begin to blend that out. And then for the top part of my brows, I don't like to use the same concealer because this one is too white, and I don't like that that white on the top either. I just feel like it makes it look even more noticeable that your eyebrows are drawn on. So I go in with my foundation that I use. Normally I mix in the shade Sand Beige and Honey Beige together because I'm not too white anymore. I'm a little bit tan, but not too tan. But Sand Beige is fine, so I'll just be using Sand Beige. And then normally all I do is just grab the cap because the cap has some product on it, and I'll just grab some of that with the same brush and kind of tap the axis on the back of my hand, and then begin to kind of just clean up the top. And then normally when I'm doing my brows, I like to do it before I apply my moisturizer or my pore filler or even my foundation. Reason why is because I feel like when I apply all that stuff, some of that stuff is very oily. So I've noticed that when I begin to draw my brows with all that product on my face, I've noticed that it just slides through the brows. Like when I'm trying to draw my brows, it begins to slide everywhere and it just won't give me the results that I want. So as you guys can see, this is the before. I mean, this one is before and this is after. So I'm trying to get a little closer. You can kind of see. I'm gonna do my makeup off camera, and then I'll come back and show you guys how I fade the inner part of my brows out. And I'm sorry if I sound like a little bit not rusty, but like if I sound like if I'm, I don't know, I'm just sick, let's just put it that way. So So that's pretty much how I do my brows. I normally highlight my brows when I'm done with my foundation and setting it and all that, but I'll just show you guys right now because I know I'm not going to show it when I'm doing it. So I've actually been loving this contour palette from e.l.f. and I have like 4 of them, but each one of them is different. This one is it's not too, sorry guys, the mirror. It's not white, but it's not yellow toned either, but it's really nice. It has like a little bit of shimmer in it. It's really, really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone with that. And I do pat this on. So now I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so finally done with my makeup. So the brush that I use to fade the inner corner part of my brows is an angle brush. Again, this one is from BH Cosmetics. It doesn't have a number or anything, but I've had this one already for 2 years as well. So first thing I will begin to do is I'll grab the product that's on the bottom and feather that up. So try and get closer. I'll begin to feather that up. And then I will begin to grab like what's right here and begin to get some product right there to kind of blend it in. And then whatever is on the brush, I'll wipe the excess off, just because I don't want it to look too harsh. And I will begin to fade it out. And then I'll just grab my finger to blend that out even more. So you can kind of see the difference here. And I use a very light hand. So that is how I do my eyebrows. So if you guys would like to see more tutorials like this into more into depth, like how I do my makeup and stuff, like brows, wing liner, contour, highlight, whatever it is, then just leave a comment down below. I don't think I have anything else other than to say. I hope you guys like it, love it, whatever, just enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.